to come out. However, people say, well, the nation was responsible. The U.S. government, FBI, had agents, not just Eugene Roberts, but Raymond Wood as well. Malcolm he had so many agents around him to where it's like, you don't want to believe the U.S. government did it because you don't want no smoke with them. You want smoke with your own people. See, it's easy to beat up on a black man all day long if you're a black man. Yeah, that nigga, do that to the police officer. Mm-hmm. See, now wait a minute. See, now again, you gangster. You real gangster. That is continually, and I'm not advocating for beating up white folk. I'm saying someone who is doing evil deeds.
It's defense, baby.
For no reason, attacking you, Billy Club beside your head, gun, punch you, whatever, throwing you in the car, for no reason. Because you really don't think you are worthy of being respected. But when it comes to a black man, yeah, that's that nigga right there. See, that disgusting hypocrisy right there is why a lot of us have not moved forward. Because if they witness and recognize, you can't mess with our people. All right? If we did something wrong, okay, we have to suffer the consequences, sure. If I did that, then okay, then I did that. But if I did not do that, and you're mistreating me for no reason, then I have the right to defend myself. That's the law of nature. Absolutely. So when it comes to the whole Malcolm story, you can believe it. Because some of you are not even worthy to fight back because you don't want to. You don't. That's the fact. I'm not interested in people talking about guns. Knock it off. The stuff you got is knockoffs. Just make this clear. All the guns you got is knockoffs. If you don't believe in God and you believe in a gun more than God, that tells me all I need to know. And this is out of love. So people believe the Malcolm thing. There are too many books. There are too many documentaries. There are too many confessions. There are too many people who have already said no, 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 no. It wasn't the nation. No, no, no. Eugene Roberts, Raymond Wood, the documentary on who killed Malcolm was actually pretty decent. Was pretty decent. I recommend you watch Demetric Muhammad on Who Killed Malcolm X. I recommend you watch Dr. Wesley Muhammad on Who Killed Malcolm X. And I'm saying you have to have the attention span to go into this because the documents have been released. There's hundreds of pages of this. So if you really want to know, then go ahead and watch those different videos from the people that I have mentioned. Also with Minister Farrakhan, with Who Killed Malcolm X or Malcolm X, what really happened, where he goes over and where he continues to tell the U.S. government, open up the files. He said, open them up and show the people who really did it. You know why they didn't want to open up the files publicly? Because they knew who did it. They knew who did it, and they helped to sponsor it. So I don't really get worked up too much about that. It's just really embarrassing. I'm 32 years old, bro. That happened before I was born. Years before I was born. You know, so yeah, it's kind of embarrassing. Kind of like, okay, y'all, men, women, and children to this day, we all kill Malcolm X. If y'all don't knock this off at this point, stop it. The Nation of Islam has resurrected more lives.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys.
Start over, Paul.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. From the 6. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 20.
Farrakhan been here, and you ain't listening to nothing right now. Do you see what I'm saying? It's because too many people don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to change. You don't want to do right. You want to point fingers at everybody else. White man, government, you over there. But you don't want to sit down and say, wait a minute, what am I doing to contribute to the perpetuation of the degradation of my people? What am I doing?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I was one of the people that actually thought the nation killed Malcolm X. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, until I shout out to my homie Shakir. He let me look at this video, Hidden Colors, that Tariq Nasheed did, and that volume 1, that really it made me really love black people. Then I start going, I start looking more into 5%ers. Then I start looking more into your videos, and I'm like, damn, I mean, we really need to be educated on this shit. Like how do we educate our people on this shit? How do we, get educated on financial literacy? I'm like, damn, I've been missing so much shit. Like, as a black man, I'm like, why are we not getting taught this shit. You feel me? Like, how did I even get, like, even as a black man and black boy in school, high school, junior high, like, who the fuck led me to, you know what I'm saying, to understand that the nation killed this man? Like, who? Bro. Like, how did I get, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did they make me believe it and get brainwashed so early in the game?
Because that will happen right there.
That is so crazy.
That's why they have to convince you, because that right there, what you just went through, will happen.
Yeah.
You start to wake up.
It's a trap.
Then they can't control you. Remind you again. If you believe it, hey, go ahead and believe it. All power to you. Pitiful, sad, but go ahead and believe it. But if you want to do something to help your people, maybe we should focus on that. Because that's where we are right now. So it's kind of like, I don't really necessarily care if you believe it or not. We're in a position where we need to change our condition right now. That's where it is for me, personally.
There's a term that Flacco has been using around the office that's been a little controversial. It's basically a combination of the N-word and, like, the end of termite. You want to say it? Clearly, I'm not going to say it.
All right, so pretty much I'll break it down, right?
Very controversial around the office.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll break it down.
let me see how you make this into a compound word, by the way.
So the term is Negro Mike. So pretty much that's just a colloquial term that I came up with for hooligans and delinquents.
Negro might.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, hooligans, you know, again, though.
It's kind of weird because, like, it seems offensive to me, but also it's like, am I supposed to be the one telling him what to say? And I don't know. It's a weird spot for me.
Listen, man.
Define it again.
It's Negro Mike, right? It's just a term, right, to describe the hooligans and delinquents. You feel me?
Okay.
You know, that's it. No, but I do have another question for you, though.
Yes. Before he even says anything.
All right, we need this dub. I don't think I like the motherfucking Dolphins user.
Okay, that was interesting. Negro might. Okay, the government's translation of that is Black Identity Extremists, BIEs. The delinquents of black people. That's the U.S. That's the FBI's classification. Those of us who care about our people, you know, embrace our identity.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent. I don't think we need a term for the hooligans delinquent, bro. That's just me. But I mean, if that's how you want to identify them for you, all right. I mean, we just need to help our people. That's really where I'm at with it. But
somebody mailed him a rotisserie chicken. And
I've been dabbing for years. I've done a lot of different dabs off a lot of different nails, a lot of different rigs, tons of setups. I used a lot of titanium and ceramic back in the day. And I feel nowadays most people are using quartz unless you're using an E-rig. And really, there's only like two types of quartz nails that most people are considering: bangers and terp slurpers. And there's a lot of different kinds of bangers. There's a lot of different kinds of terp slurpers. But I view that as two categories that most people look to when they're buying a nail for a rig. This is a question I get asked about a lot on my Twitch stream. I do a lot of dabbing.
Motherfucker here, goofy, man. Alright, we got a goofy motherfucker.
OCO, freethinkers. You're now tuned into the realest historian on the planet. The best teacher you wished you had in school. Have your pens and paper handy and get ready to take notes. It's Dane Calloway on I'm Just Here.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Miami Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Prescott now. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. Inside give to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Elliott on first down, got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. That's caught again by Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And They'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Extra point up and through. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone.
Suppressed this message stating that the jab can cause dysfunctions in the heart for people, young and old. And I wonder if we witnessed that live on television and they're trying to cover for it. Like, I wonder. And that ambulance took very long to go to the hospital. In fact, there's footage out of the ambulance. Like, when the ambulance is leaving off the field, the ambulance didn't leave the stadium right away. It waited. Like, and apparently, they, you know, according to some reports, they were waiting for the family to get, or his mother, to get in the ambulance. Like, they weren't rushing to the hospital. So
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
D up, fellas. God damn it.
Let's go.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua.
Pick that shit off.
That football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua.
Good shit.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill from 21 yards away. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Again, it's Elliott. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Open man is Noah Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
They'll give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
You know, the drag, that guy could be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for him, too.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Oh, what a juke into space. And out of bounds, all the way down at the 3. 65 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
Good angle.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Dolphins touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick-6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Motherfucker would tune in as soon as we fucked that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Nice ass drive down the drain.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A handoff left, Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Prescott. This is caught.
Good motherfucking shit.
And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. 23 yards to pick up there. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott on play action. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
All right, so get you out of here, baller.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're on up to 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
From midfield, here's Tua. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield?
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa.
You got to catch that play, boy.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion, they're going for more.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Tua. He's going to find Hill here. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least in the field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Prescott on first down. This is caught inside the 15. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Good shit. Good shit. Cuss his ass out.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Second down, here's Mostert again. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And the slot man goes in motion left. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. It's Hill, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. Third and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was
to a hit in the ball.
Gosh,
it's picked up by the Cowboys. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. So many times tight games decided by one big play. A lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Now the extra point.
All right.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is taken just shy of the 10. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Okay, then.
And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Yeah.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. A give to Elliott. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The give is to Elliott. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 84 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Bradley Chubb drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dolphins are back within a score.
We got that field goal, baby.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At their own 23. Yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Oh, I fucked that up. Good shit. That's a touchdown.
Pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down.
Hey,
it's caught.
man,
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching NFL NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And here, the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day one of camp, and it came back to bite them right there.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
What's that one year for you, buddy?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. And the tackle there by Jermaine Pratt.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Prescott now. That is caught by Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner.
Good run, baby. Good run. Good second effort.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point safely through, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13.
What the fuck?
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Tua now on 1st down. Out route to Hill, complete. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Second and 12. Tua going to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Tua to throw. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Tua.
Oh, good shit.
Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Partner, that'll do it. These week one primetime games, they always seem to have a little bit more electricity, a little more anticipation. A fun one tonight, and a lot of fun ones that we have on the road ahead.
And, partner, I love the word you just used there, electricity. Things were crackling out there, weren't they? And let's face it, both of these teams came in with the idea, get off to the start. Get off to a 1-0 start and get your season going. That could spark an excellent season for them. They've got that in their pocket now.
So for Miami, not much to complain about here. They come in and steal a victory in a tough place to play on a Sunday night. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Dallas, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.
And their results are astounding. It hasn't fractured recently, but deep in its past, it produced something bigger than anyone had imagined. Now, using the geologist's data, it's possible to reconstruct, for the first time, a tectonic event that reshaped a hemisphere. The Ruatorian Avalanche. Just 200 miles from what today is New Zealand's bustling capital, Wellington. The epicenter of one of the biggest seismic events in the history of the Earth. 170,000 years ago, the Australian plate is bearing down on its Pacific neighbor. Everything in its path, even a towering volcanic cone 6 times the volume of Mount Fuji, becomes collateral damage. The resulting seismic shock triggers an underwater landslide on a scale rarely seen, moving a swath of broken rock, the equivalent of 3/4 the size of the Grand Canyon.
So the Ruatorian Avalanche is the second biggest submarine